तिरुवनंतपुरम में आईटी पेशेवरों के साथ एक चर्चा में राहुल गांधी ने बताया कि उनके पिता ने 12 साल की उम्र में उन्हें कंप्यूटर से परिचित करवाया। तब उन्हें काफी बोरियत महसूस हुई, लेकिन राजीव गांधी ने कहा था कि इस क्षेत्र में एक दिन भारत का दबदबा होगा। सुनिए राहुल गांधी ने कैसे अपने पिता राजीव गांधी को याद किया।
I remember I was a kid, so you have to understand where I'm coming from. I was 12, not even, I was 12 years old. And one day my father said, listen, Rahul, there's a presentation you have to come to. I didn't even know what a presentation was. I was like, what is a presentation? And I sat, I was bored out of my brains. And I sat for 3 hours watching a presentation on this is 1983. On watching how the computer can transform India. And I was like, get me out of the room, because I just didn't understand what was going on. Right? Sometime later, my father would keep forcing me to use a computer. Those days, I don't know how many of you use those computers. They're practically, unless you were they were like that, and there was no graphic interface. It was MS-DOS, unusable for a person who doesn't fundamentally understand them. And then one day I went to his office and I just said, Papa, what is this? And I still remember he took a piece of paper and he drew a 2x2. I didn't know what a 2x2 was, 2x2 matrix. I didn't know what that was. And the 2x2 was high capital, low capital, high skill, low skill. And then he said, you see this box? And I was like, yes. He says, we're going to dominate this box. He says, these are his words. He says, nothing can stop India from dominating this box. Maybe this other boxes we are not going to dominate, but this box we're going to dominate. I'll tell you another story. Sam Petroda will tell you this. The head of General Electric came to India. And my father had a chat with him about building software in India. And he went out of the room and said, the man is crazy. He said, the man is crazy. How can we build software in India? But that is what having a vision is. That's what it means.